This morning, a unique process to create picture frames lives on in one local community.
It's a really cool tradition that's lasted more than 160 years, all thanks to one local woman who made it her mission to preserve the history of her town. It happens here, Arlington, a once thriving farming community. They once even had their own lettuce, and it was actually very popular. And the Robbins Library in town is proud to hold the title of the oldest continuously operating free children's library in the entire country. But just 1.4 miles down Mass Ave sits another historic heavyweight nestled quietly off the road but still humming inside.
This is the electric motor that now powers the power shaft.
The Old Schwamb Mill has been pumping out their product nonstop since 1864.
The history becomes the present, I think, in a lot of ways because of the fact that we're using equipment that the Schwambs used from the 1800s, still in operation.
If I just slide the belt over, it'll turn that frame on.
And as the president of the Mill's Preservation Trust, Dermot Whitaker, shows me, the original belt-driven shaft and pulley machine is not just for display. It is still a workhorse and allows the original hand-turning process for making wooden frames that are more like chiseled works of art.
It's moving really fast. You don't want to mess up. You got to be really good. You got to be really good.
You just stay focused on this one part.
They produce 10 to 15 frames every year. It is a slow, precise process that begins in the glue room.
The four pieces have to be held together very tightly to survive the turning process, really.
From top to bottom, this whole mill is telling its story.
There's actually lots of history sprinkled throughout the entire building. Take a look at this on the wall. Graffiti from workers. This one reads, "First snow, November 13th, 1896.
But we only get a chance to see the life's work of the 4 generations of the Schwamb family, thanks to this woman, Arlington resident Patricia Fitzmaurice, who stepped in and saved the building in 1969.
She spent all her time here for 30 years, really keeping the place going, bringing funds in.
She even had the vision to hire former WBZ photographer Eddie Dukes to shoot this footage of Elmer Schwamb making a frame for future visitors to see, making sure her pride in this community would live on.
This really connects people to their ancestry in a lot of ways.
Eddie Dukes shot that in 1969. It's so amazing.
Incredible.
You can buy those frames right at the mill in their gallery section. They're not cheap, but they're beautiful. They're open to the public Tuesdays and Saturdays. It's free with a $5 donation, but it is such a little gem. I've lived here all my life. I had no idea it was down the street.
Yeah.
So bring the boys. They will love it.
It's incredible. And look, your family portrait, you know, grandma, grandpa, they deserve to have that piece.
So we're so lucky that she saved it.